When everybody's heard about the bird. Bird is the word, what a bird, bird, bird. Bird is the word, what a bird, bird, bird. Bird is the word, what a bird, bird, bird. Bird is the word, what a bird, bird, bird. Everybody in this team is here because they want to be, not because they're getting paid more than another team or anything like that. It's all about desire. It has to be in here. You've only got to look at Guy Martin to realise that the kind of person that we like to have in the team is a real, honest, down-to-earth, hard-working person. We don't like prima donnas. We don't have any in the team, and we never will have.
Yeah, they're all brilliant. They're all a team like Alistair, Connor, and Josh.
Guy I've known for a few years, and he's quite a character. I enjoy listening to the things he comes out with, and we're all quite unique in our own way. None of us are even like slightly similar, but I guess we all enjoy each other's company for those individual reasons.
Fantastic team, great people, great sponsors on board as well. And it's interesting watching the lads. How much. They're obviously in the limelight quite a lot, and especially Guy with what he's done on the TV, and well, his bike racing as well. The attention these guys get, and I just like to sort of sit back and just watch it all, and it's great, but it all brings attention to the team, and it's brilliant.
Connor's Connor's a boy, isn't he? I like Connor.
I'm new to the team this year, but he's a real genuine guy, and I get on really well with him straight away.
Connor has joined the team this year for the first time. Obviously fits the same mould. There's nobody quite like Guy, but if there's anybody in road racing has anything close to personality, it's probably Connor, at least from a work ethic point of view anyway.
Connor Cummins, he's been riding for a brew this week. When he's been riding British Superstock 1000, he asked me to take him for track walks because I have more knowledge of the tracks. So yeah, I enjoy helping Connor out. Back in 2010, before he had that big accident, he was hot property over there. So he's with a really good team now, the TYCO Suzuki team, and hopefully he can bounce back to that sort of form.
Every time you walk through the door, they're all asking how you are and all, and they're real keen to win, and that's exactly what I want to do as well. And they know we've got to work together, and it's brilliant. The experience these guys have got is unreal. You get a bit of stick, but it's all good, and you give a bit back, and it's fantastic atmosphere.
Guy, you can never underestimate Guy. Guy led the Superbike race last year for the first 2 laps, so he just needs to, I don't know, work on something, or it's very hard to beat the king of the TT at the minute, John McGuinness. So yeah, it'll be good. I'll be over at the TT actually cheering the boys on, and I'll call into awning and do my usual PR stuff and do my signings.
Just a bit of crack, bit of banter, and really, it's not too serious, is it? There's nothing to do, and that's how I want it.
Alistair's a typical Irish guy, pretty funny, good crack, so I enjoy spending the time with him.
You've got to remember, it's only 4 or 5 years ago that Alistair's day-to-day activity was lying underneath cars mechanicking, and he'd done a bit of racing in his spare time, as much as he could afford to do for fun. We gave him an opportunity in Superstock in England 2009, some of the tracks he'd never seen before, and he won the championship. In fact, he went unbeaten in the races that he competed in. So to see him rise to this level now, and make himself a household name in Northern Ireland through the Northwest 200 is very satisfying, I got to say. The BSB is a big part of what we do now. You tend to forget about it on weekends like this, but Josh is here. He's obviously doing the business for us this year in BSB. He's a hugely popular rider. He's a very professional rider, but what I really love about Josh is that this is his weekend off. Instead of being away, relaxing somewhere, he's here in the middle of the team. He's pitboarding for Alistair Seeley on Thursday night. He carries tyres, he washes bikes. That's what I love about him. He's a worker.
Even though I'm not racing, still being part of the team and the effort to get the result is rewarding. I mean, motorcycle racing is viewed as quite a individual sport, but behind the scenes there's a whole team of guys running out in the field with you, and you do the last bit. I mean, I felt like I get the greatest success if I'm in a team I'm happy in, and that's why I chose to be in the TYCO Suzuki team.
There are none of us millionaires in this sport, so obviously we can't run successfully without finance. It takes money to put bikes on the grid these days, and TYCO, who not only are willing to help contribute financially, but they're also enthusiasts towards the sport. They're here every weekend, they're mucking in, they're more or less part of the team now, so that's a real added bonus, to be honest.
Being involved with these guys, people like Guy Martin, Connor Cummins, who's just a legend at the TT, and of course the incorrigible Josh Brooks, and the wee wizard. I mean, here we are at the Northwest. The guy has so much of a following around here, it's incredible. the commitment and motivation that these guys have, the dedication to the sport, really absolutely brilliant.
Well, I can't say enough. We just could not do it without, you know, the Mark McCarvilles, the Danny Horns, the Mark McIvers, the Arnies of, I don't want to leave anyone out, Davy Kay on electronics. We couldn't do it without any of them. Even the guys that help us when we get here to set up what you see here in terms of cables and have we got enough power, and you know, that's not a mechanic's job, that's another guy's job, and that's how we integrate and make the thing successful.